1970 Volkswagen Convertible Maintenance Series, Clip 3, Wheel Bearing, October 2012. In 2009, prior to performing restoration number 2, I put together this book for the kids and grandkids on how to keep the Volkswagen alive after I'm gone. But after I restored the VW in 2012, clip 1 through 44, I decided to continue documenting the various maintenance items I performed. This is clip 3, Wheel Bearing, of the maintenance series. Front wheel bearing diagram shown. Remove the hubcap with the hubcap removing tool. Loosen the 4 lug bolts with the cheetah bar as shown. Jack up the VW until the wheels are off the pavement. Loosen the lug bolts and remove the wheel. Pry off the dust cover. Shake the drum to determine if there is any loose play in the bearing. Note the location of the bearing clamp nut and note the number of turns is required to remove the clamp nut. With a 6mm Allen wrench, loosen the clamp screw and unscrew the bearing clamp nut. Again, notice the number of turns it takes to remove it. Note if loose play was determined above, then the bearing may need to be replaced. Remove the thrust washer. Remove the outer wheel bearing. Remove the front drum or hub. You may need to loosen up the brake to get the drum off. Remove the inner wheel bearing and the grease seal. Being careful and do not get grease on the brakes. Clean off the spindle, making sure you do not get grease on the brake shoes. Clean up the bearing with gasoline and an old brush. Inspect the bearing, and if the rollers are damaged, then replace the bearing. Dry the bearing off and let air dry. Clean off the drum or hub, being careful do not get grease on the brake drum portion. The grease I use as shown. Blow off the brakes again, being careful do not get grease on the brake shoes. Rub grease into the bearing with your fingers. Rub grease into the drum opening. Add grease to the spindle. Insert grease in the hub and install the inner wheel bearing. Insert the inner grease seal and tap with a hammer. Close-up view of the inner wheel bearing grease seal. Wipe off any excess grease. Install the front drum or hub on the spindle. Install the outer bearing on the spindle. Install the thrust washer. Install the bearing clamp nut the same number of turns as was used when it was removed. Check for tightness and adjust as necessary. Tighten the clamp screw with a 6mm Allen wrench. Tap on the dust cover. Install the wheel and finger tighten the lug bolts. Lower the VW and remove the jack. Tighten the lug nut with the cheetah bar. Install the hubcap and repeat the task for the other side of the car by following the same steps above. The added steps that were different are shown below. On the left side of the car, the hub was damaged, as shown. A closer view of the damaged section of the hub. After inspecting the damaged hub, I decided to purchase a new hub bearing raceway and insert and grease seal from M&D Foreign Car Parts in Mobile. Install the inner raceway or insert in the hub. Drive the raceway home with a wedge or hammer as shown. The outer raceway driven in place as shown. The dust cover shown. Note the speedometer cable connect to the left front wheel as shown. Install the wheel and hubcap and clean up and put the tools up. Approximately 4 hours of effort. Cost $95.27.